And Luther Harkon is back. And it's a close victory if we auto-resolve. The one thing that makes me think not that big of a deal is these are all trash units from the start of the game. We probably need to replace them. And it wouldn't kill off any of our lord or hero or anything, so maybe it's okay. Yeah, because fighting this manually, we would probably still do okay. But these guys are in rough shape, so maybe not. And auto-resolve would kill them off, maybe, but maybe not also. Yeah, I think this would be a good unit to upgrade, a good excuse to upgrade these units. So why don't we take the auto-resolve? Oh, he's still alive. Oh, man. Okay, well, that probably wasn't worth it then. Oh well. Now this guy decided to attack. Oh wow, Valiant Defeat? It's a 2v1 and this is our big companion stack. Hero stack, whatever. Interesting. Why does it think that's a Valiant Defeat? Yeah, hopefully we don't get smashed here, but if we wait for our reinforcements, we'll have a very strong front line and we can actually get our missile damage off for once. So this should be, I'm assuming, not a Valiant Defeat, but I guess we'll find out. I like how our missile-only army is coming into the thickest woods in the game. So that's not going to work. We got to move these guys back. Probably just straight back. It's going to make it like a 5-minute? No, 3-minute reinforcement time. So not as bad, but not ideal. All right, let's get back. We have to hold out long enough for them to reinforce. Oh, we don't have anything against these gyrocopters, so we just have to stand there and take it. Let's get into the wood line at least, so that some of the damage is negated. This guy's gonna have to be the sacrificial lamb. I can't do anything else about it. They do AoE damage, so if we get everybody grouped up, it's just gonna hit everyone. Maybe we can get behind some woods. Behind the trees, maybe. Yeah, there we go. Now it's starting to hit the trees, so that's better. He's almost out of ammo. And we still have 30 seconds, and then we'll have our army here. Actually, yeah, now he's not doing any damage. He's hitting all trees. And here come our reinforcements. And he's gonna scurry like a little coward. Let's take these things out. It's gonna be like one volley, and they're just gonna drop. Yeah, there they go. Perfect. So they're gone. We need to get our front line out. Get our other lines organized here. We do have a decent amount of skirmishers, so maybe we can split them into 2 groups. Do they have artillery? They do not. So we do have a couple menace below we can use. They are moving into position. That's good. We'll save our menace below to pair with our skirmishers, because this line should hold no problem with all that backup. Yeah, with all the archer support and the Blade Claw catapult support, they should be fine. Can we back out? We can go back into this little alcove, whatever this is called. So why don't we... These minor iron breakers, okay, they don't have long range, so we should be okay there. So the plan here, we need to get 1 or 2 units for each one of theirs, just to stop them. And then we need to get a couple of our assassins back there to deal with their legendary lord. Okay, let's go. Oh, they're coming in from the side. Okay, we need to stop that. Stop that. And these guys need to move. Not paying attention. There's a lot to micromanage here. Okay, do not let these guys in. Do not let these guys in, please. There we go. Some of our units are taking some heavy damage, but it's just how it is. It's going to have to be that way. Alright, nobody else is sneaking by, so let's commit these guys. Yeah, we might need more help on this side. Let's send a few more over there. And then these guys are getting caught again. They are, but just barely. So they're doing a lot better now. They should be fine. Yeah, we got the Iron Drakes. Get a menace below to help these guys. Yeah, because they're unbreakable. They're just not gonna They're not gonna get caught. There we go. Their lord is on ours. We need to get him out. He's gonna get chewed up pretty badly. Now we should, yeah, if we get our archers to fully target this. Oh my god, man. These things are so annoying, these Iron Drakes. They do a ton of damage. Right, we need to get on them. We got some units that are getting kind of low. They might die, but it is what it is. Alright, minus below over here. No, we gotta help against these guys. There we go. Now we can take the hill and still get some decent range damage on these guys. What else do we have? Oh, they have... Oh, you're freaking kidding me. They got a tiny, tiny thumbnail of a unit into our backline, and that just caused the whole thing to collapse. Like, literally 20 units is causing hundreds and hundreds of units to collapse. I really freaking hate this game sometimes. Like, oh, now they're gonna flee. Got it. Yeah. Nobody's even attacking them, and then they're just gonna decide to flee. So they were completely destroying our whole line, and now they're like, no, I guess we're gonna flee. It's time to flee. Now that we've killed all of them, let's run like cowards. Just not, doesn't make any sense to me. Right, I'm gonna mop this up. There's not much left. Yeah, for sure this wasn't going to be a valiant defeat. I don't know why they said that, but pretty happy the way it turned out, aside from a few small spots. Okay, we got the last unbreakable unit. Now we need to get the rest of these guys up there. So they did a tremendous amount of damage to our front line. They all survived. And I don't think I saw anybody go down to 0 in our archer units, our skirmisher units, so we should be okay here. I'm going to try to run down as many of these as we can, because this is a defensive battle, so these guys are going to retreat. All right, gave us a Pyrrhic victory. Like I said, we didn't lose anybody, and they lost a lot of these units. A lot of these guys are dead because they're unbreakable, so they just stayed into the end. So I'd say pretty good results for us. That should be the end of them. I think they have another army behind, but I don't think it's too strong. Ooh, another one of these. These banners are really good. Our reinforcements, yeah, these guys all survived as well. So, and they're left with 7 units. They're running. Yeah, they're not going to attack again, are they? Oh, they are going to attack again. Another valiant defeat. Let me look at this for a second. One of the problems here for us is they rehired a lord here. So we killed this guy, he rehired a new lord. And then this army is tiny, only 3 units, but one of them is a lord. And they have a fresh lord here, so it's 3 lords. And then a bunch of units that are mostly damaged. This first army is going to be the toughest part, but then we have to deal with remnants with a lord, and then again, another lord. So I'm tempted to just retreat. I don't think they'll have movement speed to attack again, but yeah, I'm not sure. So we retreated, and yeah, they can't reach. So they're going to run away now. Sweet. So we'll get replenishment for a turn or 2, and then we'll counterattack them. So that, yeah, I think that was the right call. I think fighting it, we probably would have still won, but we might have lost some of our units, especially some of our heroes, which they're not at level 20 yet, so it would have been bad. And this guy is... Oh, no. That's not good. Why did he just go negative on us? Treaties. Oh, man. He's going to attack us soon. So we have to get ready for that. Okay, this guy wants a non-aggression pact, though. Yeah, this I've been waiting for a while. And he'll even pay us for it. So that I'm good with. We are allies, or he's friends and allies with the guy that just broke his agreement with us. So maybe he'll be willing to reconsider that then. And where the hell are these guys? We're here in the Reichland, non-aggression. We're not even close to him, so like, who cares? And then non-aggression with these guys. I think it really matters. I'm just gonna say no. And these guys ended their trade agreement with us, so I guess they'll probably attack soon. All right, no, we're not gonna sue for peace. Now I know we've defeated this guy with a couple other people several times now, so we are stacking up research rate from killing him. I guess that's one good thing. Clear out some rebellions here. Nice, we expanded. So one of our mines expanded to a new settlement. So it would be this one right here. Yep. So floating mountain. Looks like we can expand one more time before we convert this to something else. So that's good. There's not a whole lot of expansion route here, and it's already kind of covered by this one, so I'm going to just immediately build this one into the long term. So that'll be subterranean strip mine for the construction cost. Right, or should we just do the food? Do we even care about construction costs anymore? Not really. I was going to stack those, because we already have a bunch. Now we can't even spend our money on stuff, so... yeah, I don't know, maybe it's not even worth it. Whereas the food, we have a lot of settlements that are basically just sitting there waiting for us to get our food back. So maybe we'll do the food instead then. Yeah, because that'll allow us to convert money into food, and then eventually we can balance out. We could always delete it and rebuild the building that reduces construction costs eventually anyway. So yeah, I think we'll do that. But yeah, super happy about that. Now our creek stack is starting to hit that level where we can get suspicious loyalty, so everybody's adding 5% ward save to Queek. So I don't know what that is, but it'll end up being, when we get everybody to there, it'll end up being 18. So is that 50 plus 4? So 90. Yeah, it'll be right at 90. So basically Queek won't die. It'll be very, very hard for them to get any kind of damage in on him. Oh, and I didn't realize we have contracts sitting here. So Mulder has one, or sorry, Moors has one against Mulder. These guys have one against Mulder. Everybody's going against Mulder. So this guy, we're going to get our construction cost. Yep, it's going to go all the way up again. But that's okay. It'll go up with these guys, which is good. Oh, and one good thing, I was really worried about this army. He was starting to push down here, and then he decided to go back. So he's going to defend Maugate instead of pushing into our territory. So I suspect this army had a lot to do with that. Now, they're kind of damaged. I don't know if we can handle this. There's a couple tier 1, but there's a lot of tier 3, a tier 5 unit. Yeah, that's really bad. I just don't know if this guy can handle that on his own. To put another assassin in there, that should help a little bit. And if we go, if we go into in camp stance, at least next turn we'll be at full health. He's got another stack here. He'd probably move it down here and try and double team. So if we move back a little bit, yeah, let's play this one slow. I don't want to lose this army. This is actually a decent army. Keep an eye over here. It doesn't look like he's got much else going on. What we could do also is try to help by assaulting units. Okay, we got that one. That'll weaken him. He's less likely to attack us. Yeah, weaken some of their big units too. Okay, I think that's probably good for now. Then down here, I don't see an army down here. Let's double check these settlements. Nope, there's nothing, so we just come down and take it. It's an auto-resolve. And this guy's still recovering, so we'll just move him down in camp stance. I would tunnel... oh, what the hell, dude? Okay, we're not going to do that. Let's just go to the edge of... yeah, that's fine. I was going to say, we were going to try to recruit back up, but yeah, they kind of don't have any buildings here for that. So we'll pull back. Let's get some gutter runners. So this army's not just slingers. And that'll be it for that turn. And then we'll tunnel the rest of the way. So, yeah, we'll tunnel maybe 2 turns. We'll take Shattered Stone. Or 3 turns, 2 turns for that, and then another 1 or 2 turns for Dragon Fang. And then that'll be this guy cleaned up in the south. Okay, here we go. Super annoying. He's going to run some units down here. Jesus Christ, man. Really don't want to chase him. I'd rather just wipe him out. Yep, I'd rather just push forward, and then if he starts taking land back here, then I don't know, we'll have to turn back. But super duper annoying. Alright. Yeah, I don't know where that army came from. I think he came off the water. They're probably gonna do the same thing with this one. Keep taking out their units that are on the field. We'll chase this guy with our assassin and just keep assaulting his units maybe. Oh, and he has another one right here. There's another freaking army right there. Let's just wipe that out. That's going to delay us from getting to attack this turn. All to chase one unit because he was going to start recruiting units and then attack us again. Oh, this is noxious. We need another army here. We need to get this guy over here. But he can't because he's got his hands full as well. So if we move back here, we can recruit more of the same. Damn it, dude. I thought we already had a tier 2 hidden layer, but we don't. So we can only recruit the same. So that was a waste. I shouldn't have done that. We could give him another assassin, which wouldn't be a bad idea. It's only a tier 4 though. Yeah, that's fine. We'll deal with it like this. Now these guys are sitting ducks, and we've almost fully replenished. So that should be good. Let's get back in there and wipe this guy out.
Quick moves.
We get an ambush. There we go. Just gonna auto-resolve it. Perfect. Nice. A lot of these guys are hitting Bonebreaker, so they get a little movement speed. Let's get down here and attack the settlement. It's going to be another decisive auto-resolve. I'm just going to take it. Yep, that's a no-brainer. 300 losses to take out all of that. And more Bonebreakers. Oh yeah. We just added 2 more disciplined combat chiefs, which means these guys attack. Yeah, the melee attack is going to be pretty high. Not as high as the assassin, but when you're getting to the 60s and 70s, it's pretty good, especially for these types of units. And if we replace all these guys, so like these trash units, if we can replace these guys, Cunning's not terrible because he does get melee defense, but it's probably not that big of a deal, especially considering disciplined also gets, I think they get 8 instead of 10, but then they also get the other stuff. Yeah, 8 melee defense, and then 8 melee attack plus 2 attack per one of these. So 55, and he's still only level 4. So you add in all the the level ups, he's going to be in the 70s. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. So we'll just try to slowly replace those guys. Yeah, we have another discipline right here that needs to catch up. That'll actually be the last one, and then everything else. Oh, this guy's tough, so he needs to go. Yeah, that's not... tough is good as well. 25 armor. He already has a lot of armor. 10 hit points is good, plus 10% hit points, and then 8 melee defense. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Probably use him to replace... We could put him in this army. I don't really want to, though. I'd rather keep it kind of segregated here. Yeah, we'll probably get rid of one of the trash units. Like this guy's level 9 trash. I'd rather just get rid of him. Yeah, confident. Who freaking cares? Okay, we'll start looking for more of more disciplined. Yeah, cunning, you get deleted. And let's get this sneaky warlord outfitted properly. So eventually, yeah, look at that army upkeep cost, 9 grand. We'll get that down a lot because we've got all those packmasters in here. Yep, that looks good. We have our warlock engineer for movement. Although we'll probably want to replace him with a disciplined as well if we can. And then these guys, if we can get disciplined, great, but we're just kind of filling in the numbers right now. We just needed to get him out ASAP. Oh, there's a disciplined one. Well, there you go. We could technically start working on another packmaster group. Because we need, I think we're doing 7 or 8, so 8, 16, 24. Yeah, we have a little bit of extra so that we can have some in transit while we're deleting other ones that don't have good traits. So that's kind of the goal here, is to have a buffer. So like these chieftains, we have 25 in the field right now. We can hire another 6 more. So if it takes us 5 or 6 turns and there's like a little trail of disciplined ones that are running to the front line to replace the trash ones, then that's good. If we have exactly enough, then we can't hire and delete bad ones. So we need to have a little bit of a buffer. Yeah, the assassins, we probably don't need to keep building these buildings. I don't think we're going to build too many more stacks of those. But it is nice to have them in the field, so I might just flood. I might just flood the map with sharp teeth ones so that they can be good in the field. And we have just enough movement speed. We can attack here. Perfect. It's a close victory. We don't take any losses. Is it worth it though? No, because I don't know if we're going to get replenishment next turn, depending on where we have to send this army anyway. So we'll just fight it manually. It's not a big deal. So kind of the same strategy. We're just going to run at them. Still have a bunch of these guys that need to level up. But yeah, it's going to suck to get them all leveled up and then have to delete them because they're trash. Or you know what? Maybe they'll go into the new secondary or the third one that we build. The ones that are leveled up highly. So at least we're not starting without that perk. Because it's going to take a while to find all the disciplined and whatever else we're trying to get here. It's going to be hard to find enough of those guys. Here we go. We'll form up our little... Here they come. Oh, and actually, yeah, this guy needs to stay back. A little ball of these nasty creatures. Get them nice and grouped up. These guys will send on the flank. These guys can fight in the woods. That's fine. Where are we going to get lightning bolts from? Get a good one right there. Let these guys start summoning. There we go. Yep, so we get them grouped up, we summon anything on the outside, and then we can boost them with the shock collar.
That obeys me, yes.
Go, how are we doing over here? Let's get Menace below to help. These guys should be fine. They are taking a little damage. They should be fine. That's just crazy how many units you can spawn out of thin air. That is just so crazy. They're just everywhere. And there's literally nothing they can do about it. Yeah, this might actually be one of my favorite stacks that we've been building. Because you can actually do some pretty creative things. And it's easier to chase units down that are fleeing. These things are really good. Chasing units down. Okay, let me clean this up. Yeah, so like I said, I don't know what they were smoking with that close victory, but no losses. Pretty much everybody's healed except for one of our Packmasters. That should be the end of these guys once I think they have one more army floating around, unless that was the end of them. No, faction destroyed. Okay, so they're completely gone. Oh yeah. Another one down. And we did get the full province, and we can start working on upgrading this one, getting a little bit of food. And we got the next perk here, so mutagenic elixirs. So this is going to give 10 armor for all of those units that we're using. Leadership, who cares? Physical resistance, 10%. That's so good. So armor and physical resistance on those big units. And most of them have rank 7. This guy's one short, this one's one short, but these other ones are going to get the plus 10. So you can see they're at 70 armor. Actually, 70 armor is not that bad. If we can get some defeat traits or something that gives all the units in the army some more armor, that would be really good. If we get these guys up to like 100, they would pretty much be unstoppable. So that's Throt the Unclean. Should be good here. We got to figure out where we're going to send him next. I don't want to go to war with these guys. I'd rather clean up what we have here. What I might end up doing is having him go on water and moving down here to clean some of this up. This guy's encroaching. How many? Oh, this is a big. Yeah, what else? They're pretty big. It's annoying. So I might go to war with these guys just to take that out, and then we're pretty far from them, so I don't think they'll venture out to attack us. Yeah, I'm kind of confused why they're all the way down here. Maybe these guys will counterattack and take this back from them, but I don't know. That's weird. We gotta head up here to Serpent Jetty. Okay. I think it's gonna take us 3 turns to attack that. But yeah, we'll head there. This army is still... Yeah. This is gonna be tough fighting with these guys, but we should be able to ambush this one. This won't be too bad. I'm gonna auto-resolve so we don't chase it back into his other army. He has another army right behind. And having to fight... Yeah, see, there's another stack. Do need to get our replenishment, so I'm going to go in camp stance, and I'll fall back a little bit. If they attack, we can fall back again. If they're going to do that anyways, we might as well just retreat, right? If we can get to our town, we can't. Oh, it's not going to make it, so yeah, we'll at least take a chance. We'll see what this fight looks like. I don't know if this guy's going to be able to reach up there. Yeah, he will if he force marches. So we'll probably have to retreat. Yeah, I think we'll have to retreat, but that's not a big deal. Definitely need reinforcements up here. This poor little army is not going to be able to handle that much. So we'll get this sneaky plague alert up here to help. We'll clean them off of this, and then we'll have to get rid of these armies, and then we'll cross the water and start working on them up top. So that's it for the war in the north. We do... Oh, boy. Yeah, what do we have going on here? So these guys are starting to take over the Corn faction that was kind of threatening us a little bit earlier. Maybe we just go to war with these guys and finish them off. Yeah, maybe we do that with our new stack here. Because this should be a pretty easy fight. And then I don't want these guys to take all their land. We want to... Ideally, we would have taken Kislev too, but I didn't realize he was cleaning him up. So we would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 settlements here. And then this one looks like it's owned by the greenskins already. And then we'd have to start cleaning up this way. Yep, something to think about. I don't know if that's such a good idea yet, actually, but we'll see. And then down here in the south, our rebuilt armies starting to move down. We can reach Karak Orud, and we can reach this one, Rasetra. So let's go ahead and attack. This should be an auto-resolve. Yep. Got a Biting Blade, that's pretty good. And Chalice of Mafleur. This is an interesting item if you have a unit that has a lot of healing, which we do, but the problem is the units that have healing don't use the staff, so that's not going to be all that useful for us, unfortunately. Character XP gain is kind of nice. We could use that. Just put it on somebody that's trying to gain a bunch of levels but doesn't need to cast. Actually, yeah, that's not a bad idea. That's actually not a bad idea to use that. Let's go ahead and occupy this one, and then we're done with that province. So we'll get our food going. Now, fingers crossed, they don't have an army there. They don't. They have the beginnings of an army, but they don't have an actual army. So what does this look like? Regular siege. This should be a little bit easier, and we get 6 minutes below without having to spend food. Holy crap, our cap is at 935 food. So even at 782, we're still in the bright green, so we probably need to start upgrading. We'll take this, and we'll put this at tier 5. I think this will be a good one too, because we own everything else. So, Corlers are going to be a problem. I don't think too many of these other units are going to be issues, though. We should be able to handle them. If we start our assault down here, there's only 2 towers we have to deal with. So why don't we set up on this side? We will take a little bit of punishment in the beginning just because of how close the towers are, you know. You know by now how well made this game is in all aspects, including the siege setup. So let's wipe these things out. These towers will probably get shots on us as well, so maybe it's better we skew to the right a little bit. Here we go. We're just gonna rush. Towers need to take out these towers. How many volleys? Oh, dude, it's gonna be 3 volleys, unfortunately. Yeah. Oh my god. That tower hit our hero, or yeah, our hero for like infinite damage practically. Okay, we're dealing with it again. Let's back up a little bit. Let's get 4 out of the 5 attacking this tower.
The hidden death. Agreed. Yeah.
There, 1 tower's down. We'll have this one wiped out in just a minute. But at least they're attacking our Skaven slaves and not our good units. 1 more volley. There we go. It's down. So now we can slow things down a bit. We don't have to rush it too much. We'll take down the gate. Actually, some of these can be broken. The fort wall. It's going to take too much ammo, though. I think we're better off saving our ammo to take out their units. Oh, they can reach us. Okay. We'll have to figure out how we're going to get these guys off the wall. Right, they did that thing again where they sucked our heroes on the other side of the wall in the gatehouse, and we can't get in. Oh, we actually can. We can back out now because we killed the gate. That's good. Yeah, that is so dumb, man. So it just pops open, and then they can basically suck your heroes in, and then you can't get back out, even though the door's wide open. It's the stupidest thing. Alright, we got them off the walls at least, so we've got a little bit of peace to reorganize and figure out how we want to do this. These guys don't really have good angles, so if we let them fire at will, they're not going to shoot at anything because the angle, there's like a downhill right here, which I guess protects them. That's unfortunate. These guys should be in range though. No? Yeah, they are actually. Okay, sweet. So we can take out some of these units. Yeah, we'll just leave them at fire at will back here. They can shoot at whatever they want, as long as it's not on the walls. And what we'll probably end up doing is moving up our rattling guns. If they take the wall, we'll have to back. It doesn't look like they want to take the walls, though. Yeah, they're going to back up. They might just give us this whole wall section, which would be good. Right, can you shoot through the doorway is the question. We're wasting a lot of ammo. Actually, let's have these guys hold fire. Ooh, there's a good one back there. Yeah, I think we'll target manually, just when they go in that back flat area. And we should be able to get shots on these guys. Not on hold fire. I don't know why they're not shooting. Just trying to feed them down the middle a little bit. And I'm going to use a menace below here just to be safe. I don't want to get our rattling guns shot up. There we go. Yep, get them out front. And then now we should be spinning up and shooting them. Yep, there they go. No? Okay, they're shooting walls. Yeah, I have a feeling this downward bend is going to be really bad for us. Get some shots on their hero or their lord. Let's actually get these guys through. Should be able to get some shots on them. And they are taking massive damage from these plague claws. We're going to run out of ammo though. Let's go back and replenish. They're probably going to contest us right here. No? Oh, they're shooting at us. And we can't shoot back because they're the depression. Right, cool. Yeah, I knew that terrain was going to completely screw us over. Okay, do we go here? We have to waste more ammo to take out the towers. But technically we could. Yeah, they're just going to shoot at us. And we can't return fire because of this stupid freaking downward thing.
Show me victims.
What I might end up doing is trying to get in their back lines here with our sneaky guys. Should we use all of our ammo replenishment first? Okay, here we go. We actually are going to get... Oh no, that's the Lord. Yeah, let's not waste ammo on that. What I'd like to do is just go start capturing stuff and getting them away from here. And then if we can set up a firing line on the downhill, like at the top of the hill firing down, that would be perfect. But there's no way we get past this legendary Lord until we get these guys out. Yeah, if we can get him off, then we'll be in good shape. But it's going to take us a minute. Let's replenish ammo before we send this guy out. There we go. We used all our ammo replenishment, so plague claws should be okay for a bit. We'll send this guy... I think we'll start over here. There's a capture point in there we can get at. Alright, we're in, and we're going to go right over here. And hopefully that pulls them off. They do have towers kind of built everywhere. So by coming in here, we should avoid a lot of these towers later. There's one capture point, a bunch of towers. Here's another point. and a bunch of towers. And they actually reoccupied these, oddly enough. So what I'm going to do is, they don't have any ranged units up here. I'm going to send the Globadiers, see if they can get some decent damage on these guys, since we can't really get shot at by them anyways. These might be able to overcome that defensive bonus they get. And that looks blocked. We can get in from the back. Oh, nice. There's a unit here we can kill. Yeah, that's an easy kill right there. Grudge throwers. So they'll be gone. Here we go. Globadiers are in position and they're running. They do have some ranged units coming up soon, so we have to be careful of that. Let's see what this looks like. And it's doing some damage, it's not great. And these iron breakers are going to do a lot of damage to us, so we need to probably get back. Yeah, let's just get back. We'll try it again later. Let's focus on this. So these guys are still fighting the iron breakers, or the grudge throwers, I mean. They're off their equipment, so that's really all I care about. We don't have to worry about let them shooting at us later. They just have so many units. They're all over the place. It's going to be hard to kind of sneak in with an army or a decent sized unit anywhere. But yeah, that's fine. If at least we're getting rid of these, and then we won't have to use ammo to take out these towers later. Finish off the grudge throwers as well. So that works. Right, the legendary lord is here. He's actually not that slow, unfortunately, so it might be hard to kite. They've got firearms here. It's going to be hard to dodge any of those as well. So let's just kind of get out of here for easy capture points, but there's not too many left. Yeah, we need to get the central one because it's tied to a lot of barricades. And then there's this one we need to get at. Should be able to take this and then get out though. Okay, got it. Yeah, we need to get over here. This is where all of our units are as well. So if we can do something clever here. Actually, can we take out these corlers? There's only 25 left. Firearms come in. We're going to be super careful. Here we go. Yep, they're shattered. Should we don't take a volley to the face? There we go. Yep, we just took a volley to the face. Let's get out of here. So we'll come over here and see what these guys have going on. Oh, they abandoned it completely. This might be our opportunity. Are we just not seeing them? That's also a possibility. Maybe we're just not seeing them. Because what I'm thinking we could do is get our melee troops up here. Even the Skaven slaves. We should be able to block both passages with rattling guns. Yeah, there's nobody here. Alright, so let's take this. Get our rattling guns in here. So one, plug up this side. 3, plug up this side. We'll get our globadiers in the back. I don't know where we'll need them, but we'll get them back here. And then we need to get a little bit of a front line at least until our expendable front line gets up here. And then let's also move up the plague claws, because they should be able to get shots on whoever's approaching. So like this is going to be a kill zone if they try to come up this way. Oh, there's a unit coming, but it's like spread out all over the entire map, so I don't know how that's going to get handled. Hopefully they shoot at it. Rattling guns are not on hold fire, so they should be shooting. Okay, here we go. Now they are starting to approach from here. This is what I was concerned about, but we do have some globadiers that should be able to help. We have a little bit of a front line we can rely on as well, so these plague monks, we'll get them at the bottom of the hill. Maybe on the uphill part. So we can still get easy shots over the top. Our globadiers are where? Here we go. Globadiers are in position as well. So yeah, as they approach. Dude, what the hell are you guys doing? What the hell, man? Shoot at them! Why, man? Why? Why aren't you shooting at them, bro? I get it, it's not their whole freaking formation, but dude, you just let them walk up and hit your guys. I wish I knew how to do that. Like, how do I split my units up so they don't get targeted by the AI? That's so freaking dumb. They should definitely shoot at individual units. Like, that's totally acceptable in my book.
Ready to hunt kill.
Luckily nobody died, but it's just really annoying when that type of stuff happens. Alright, so they are just plugging the gap, they're not actually pushing. They are pushing some units over here, so we'll have to be ready for that. Let's actually angle this guy to the side a little bit. Same here. Perfect. Yeah, these guys are going to get lit pretty badly. We'll have these guys off to the side, hopefully so they're not getting shot too badly. We do have our globadiers participating as well. Perfect. And then you get off to the side as well. Here we go. So there's one unit broken. If they just trickle in like this, this will be an easy fight then. I'm going to speed this up a little bit. Oh, here comes that broken unit. Yep, they're all separated. Are we taking damage? No, they're shooting at our heroes. That's fine. You can waste your charges on them. Perfect. They're broken. Should be focusing on this guy now, the Longbeards. Okay, they're actually shooting at him now. Thank God. This guy is probably getting lit up. Let's get him off to the side. Yeah, they don't like getting shot at that much. And they're not applying pressure on this side. We are going to run out of ammo, though. Unfortunately, so we have to be careful of that. Yeah, these guys have good shields. 55% block percent. Yeah, that's hard to deal with. Alright, they're broken. Let's make sure we get enough to shatter them. Okay, good. And then not a single shot more. So we'll hold fire until they get out of range. Now, if we can get our plague claws to get an angle on some of these guys, that would be ideal. Let's see if we can do it. Something like this, maybe some weird, funky angle. Something shooting at us? Why? Okay. Okay. And then we guess they're going to shoot at our... yeah, they're going to shoot our rattling guns next. This game's unbelievable. Alright, let's get a menace below, because F these guys. Really don't want to deal with them. Go. Piss off. And then we'll hit him with some plague claws as well. Actually, let's start beating on this barricade so we can get in. And if we could just sneak our guys in, take this out, and then back out, that would be good. Yeah, it's one of those heavily reinforced ones though. 12,000 HP. Alright, here we go. These guys, I'm gonna just leave them on fire at will. So if they're actually able to get an angle on these guys, they will shoot. Does not look like that's the case, unfortunately. But they'll get some funky angle on us. Of course, they'll do that. So what we can do is just load up. We'll load up heavily on this right side then. Just give them their space. Oh, they are actually shooting now. Oh yeah. Make sure our guys are not on hold fire. Okay, so this is going down. I'm going to chip this away. We'll chip these guys away as well, and then we'll figure out what's next. Yeah, taking out the Corlers is worth spending half our ammo, because they're annoying as shit. Alright, barricade's coming down. We got it. Let's get in there and try and harass these guys and take this capture point. Oh. That guy probably hurts. Yeah, he hits for 400. So we definitely need to dodge his projectiles.
Seek victim targets. Seek
Right, they're sending their ranged troops into melee. Makes total sense.
Yes. Scatter. Move forward.
Okay, we got a menace below. That should help distract.
Scurry clan. For the clan.
Let's actually get in there with our lords as well.
Get your beards over.
Just get these guys out of here. There we go. They're fleeing. Got them. These guys are fleeing as well. Let's hold fire on our plague claws. Waste ammo.
Dance through shadow.
And then we'll just stand in the corner of this one until it falls. Perfect. It's going. We are getting shot at, so we'll just spin to win here. But they're sending units in. Oh crap, the legendary lord. Come on, dude. It's so close. We got it. We got it. Yep, we got it. Alright, get him out. Get all these guys out. And he's not going to chase. Hell yeah. Perfect. These guys are going to finish these corridors off, I hope, before they run out of health. Okay, so they can have that back, but they're not getting towers, they're not getting barricades back. Okay, they're not going to move off their lines, so I'm going to try to harass them a bit. Let's get these rattling guns to shoot at these guys. They are the same 55% shield block, yeah. Maybe it's better if we use Poison Wind. We use our Globadiers instead. Why are they not shooting? I think it's probably okay. We'll just go get close. We'll use our Globadiers to finish them off, but that'll at least draw them in. That'll be another unit wiped out. Okay, here we go. Globadiers should be hitting them. And then they're just going to shatter. Got him. And we hit our own units. Freaking hell, dude, man. Come on. So ridiculous. What I'm going to do now is not waste our ammo. Let's back up a little bit. We'll let the Globadiers get their shots off first. There we go. Now shoot your stuff. So these two guys combined should be able to shatter him faster, and we won't have to waste as much ammo with the rattling guns. In theory. Hopefully they break before they hit our line. Come on, dude. There we go. Sweet. So there's 2 units. Those guys came back, but pretty badly damaged. And they're going to get zeroed out. Right, we were able to bait this guy into attacking us. We need to hit him with all of our lords, but hopefully he doesn't turn and smack him because he hits really hard. We'll have to micromanage him. Yeah, get this guy out because he's terrible. These guys should be able to handle it. He's unbreakable, so he's not going to run, even though he's going to go down to 0. That's good for us. 2 more hits. Back out. Almost dead. But that actually worked out pretty well. Yeah, he's dead. Hit him before he kills another 40 of our guys. Come on, man. Just hit him. And then they have... Oh my god, man. Are you kidding me? This guy's been picking us off this whole freaking time. I hate this crap, man. Freaking hate this crap. Alright, can we get these guys down to deal with him? Because he's still picking off our... Okay, we're gonna send our melee troops in. And he's still targeting our... Oh my god, I can't stand this, man. How is he shooting past everybody? Okay, let's get our rattling guns in there. And just destroy this guy. No, he's gonna run. gonna run for long. Let's get a menace below to slow him down.
Ready to
We need our
kill.
assassins to chop him up immediately because he killed
Scurry clan.
55. All of those are going to be rattling guns too.
Never
Literally all of them are rattling guns. I don't think he touched anything else. How do they have a tower still? Is it from this one? It's got to be from the center. No, it's not from the center. How do you have a tower? What is this tower attached to? I don't know how this tower is still alive. We've captured all of their supply points, except for the center beam, and it's not connected to that.
leap out
That doesn't
from
make any sense.
shadows.
Alright, keep hitting this guy, please. Don't let him out.
Assassin. Clan rats.
Alright, we're in. Took it. We are wiping this guy out. Yeah, that's their ranged specialist.
Master assassin.
Oh, it's a melee specialist, but he's... No, missile specialist. There we go.
More contracts, yes?
But anyways, he's dead. Our rattling guns should be able to get some kind of safety now.
Quick, quick.
And we need to push in and try and take... Oh, I don't even know what we should try to take. Probably here. But I don't want to deal with Corlers.
Out.
Let's get our plague claws in here,
Yes.
so we can shoot at anything that gets close. We'll have to leave these guys on defense on this flank. These guys, Ironbreakers, are going to get shots on us soon, so we need to deal with them.
Rattling
Okay, can we start applying pressure down here?
string recover.
Yep, these guys, Longbeards, are coming, so let's deal with that. We have a Globadier that can back them up, so let's get them here.
Rats will.
I don't... Yeah, 3 units should be able to take them out.
What? Eat bite.
Skaven Slaves are distracting. Perfect.
Now recharge.
And then there we go. This guy should not be able to reach our line. Not against 3 rattling guns. Although it looks like he's going to reach our line, because that's how this game is sometimes. Nope. Alright, they're getting army lost? Yeah, that's army lost. Okay, we got it. Yeah, another frustrating one, but at least we got it. We only lost 206, which is actually pretty reasonable, considering how many units they had. And they got army lost pretty early. Yeah, they still had 1/3 of their army left. But we do need to heal up. They have another army just south, I believe. Is this the one? Oh, no, sorry. This is the other one. They might have an army to the south. I'm not positive. Oh, boy. 29 grand. That's a lot of money. I don't know if we can sack, though. Try it. Yes. Okay, perfect. We just had enough. Risky plays. All right, we'll take this at tier 5. And that is the province secured. And we can rebuild a bunch of stuff here. They already have a couple buildings, so we might end up keeping those because they're already kind of high level. I'm going to get rid of the weapons teams. We don't need that, but we will keep the plague knave. Do all the usual stuff. Actually, I take that back. We'll delete both of these. I'd rather have the economic buildings here. These do nothing for us in the south. We're starting to get some overflow. We're putting all of our items on Snikch army. So all these guys have items. The last guy is missing enchanted. We've got a couple people missing enchanted, but pretty much everybody else has stuff. So any overflow is now going into Queek. So Queek's army, only 2 guys have items so far, and then we're still gonna hang on to these potions of healing and just use them on units that need it. I forgot to do that in the last couple battles, but anybody that's missing health, we'll just put it on them before the battle starts and then just cast it right at the beginning so they can be in decent shape. So here we go. Where were we? Yep, over here. They have one more settlement that we need to take, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they're down to the last one. So a couple turns we'll be down there and we'll take that. I think we'll probably go to war with the lizardmen because there's only one settlement that they own. We'll take that and then we'll probably declare war on these greenskins. They are, I believe, pretty strong. 21 settlements. Yeah, they're pretty strong. Don't think they're allied with anybody, though. No, so they're just at war with people. They're actually at war with with the Iron Claws. So we can get on the Iron Claw good side. Maybe we'll ally with these guys at some point. We already have a non-aggression pact. Can we get our Bone Rattlers back? I really don't like that they canceled that. I don't know why they did. Why don't we give them some cash? We'll do that. 20 grand. We have 112. So let's just do that. That's fine. That'll bring us up to positive 38. Should keep them from attacking us for a little while at least. Not that I want to give money to these disgusting creatures, but, you know. We got more important things to worry about right now. Over here, we're near Ikit Claw, we've got our scout ready to move. He's not going to reveal much. So we have to be careful. Merigliano is still kind of vulnerable. If it gets attacked, it's going to fall, but I do want to keep pushing down here. I don't think we can, though. That's a lot of units. So yeah, let's move back and just wipe this guy out. Right, let's not let them build up these little ticky-tack armies. He's gone. And then we'll probably just defend. Oh man, that's a lot. We'll probably have to let them take Rifrafa. Yeah, see, here's another army. That's probably going to be coming down soon. So we'll go back to Merigliano. We just need to hold. If we hold this, that's fine. Until we can make another army. We could definitely afford it. So probably would make sense to do one down here. Alright, time to move our heroes. Can we get an assassination? No. Now I know we don't have cooldown on our Under Empire, so we need to expand that. We'll get to him in a second though. Let's see what we want to do with all these guys. So they're flooding. We could move some over here and have them join, or we could just keep them as stuff on the map like this. Well, we do need to get some of these guys in the army though. It's Combat Priest, Discipline. No, we probably don't need another one. Here we go. This is our Under Empire, and we're going to set it right at this one, Silver Pinnacle. So expand Under Empire. And then this one we want to be a spreader, because he's surrounded by a bunch of stuff. Yeah, damn it, man. I should have done this a lot sooner. I should have been... It was nice to get the food here, but just based on all the money that we have, we could have been spreading these insanely fast, because it just costs us money, but it doesn't cost us food to do these. I messed up. Oh well. So anyways, we'll turn this into a spreader. And that should be good. Alright, got our economy sorted. We spent all the way down to 10k. There's still some more stuff we could upgrade, but we'll keep a little bit of a buffer here. We need to get these contracts done. So let's go ahead and pick. We've got a ton of people, a ton of spies over here that we just don't need. Over here, yep. There's a whole group of these guys. So like one of these aggressive ones. Yep, here we go. So, okay, so Weapon Master, we'll send him. That's going to piss off Clan Mulder a lot. Yep, they're a negative, double negative now. And then Spy on Clan Mulder. They're going to be double negative. Hopefully. Yeah, we can use this guy. There we go. So now they're maxed out for how much they hate us. And these others are level 2 and level 3. So we get cheaper recruitment, but we don't get the bonuses until we get to the top tier. So it's really not that big of a deal. Yeah. Getting up here is the big one. So, and then we're waiting another 10 turns before we get the next contract. But that should do it. We've got our rebellions under control. We still have plenty of room to move with food, so we're not going to upgrade anything for now anyways. And then that should be end of the turn.